How are you guys doing today? Today is Sunday, August 1st, and guess where I am, y'all? I know y'all already know. I am in the car. I am in the car headed to church. It is our first time coming back together. We will still be practicing social distancing, and we actually will be outside today. It's really a warm day, but it's okay because I get to see my family, my brothers and sisters in Christ that I have not seen in about 5 or 6 months since the pandemic. But the reason why I wanted to come and join you all today and with this quick video is because some of you may and some of you may not have learned about what I am about to do with spreading awareness for CP, for cryptic pregnancy, for those who are watching this video for the first time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all of my subscribers. Thank you for my faithful viewers. Thank you for the ones that really support me and encourage me and always have kind, wonderful, sweet things to say. You don't know how much that means to me. I just really thank all of you from the bottom of my heart for pushing me to continue with, doing my videos and, just continuing on with whatever God has put on my heart to do. So I wanted to just say thank you. But anyway, to get right to it, I am going to start basically a panel, a Zoom panel, or some type of live stream video, some type of live streaming panel or video where I pick a panel of 3 to discuss topics on cryptic pregnancy. I know that the post that I put up was a pretty long one with all of the instructions, all of the disclaimers, and things like that. I have some new email addresses where people can contact me now via email versus me trying to get to everyone on through social media, because it's just getting to be a bit much, because I have so many different platforms on social media like Facebook, Instagram. I have I have 2 Facebook pages, one for cryptic pregnancy and then my personal one, and then I have my personal Instagram, and then I have a cryptic pregnancy page for Instagram, and of course Messenger. So you all know the different ways that you can contact someone on social media. So what I'm trying to do is streamline and bring everybody to one place concerning cryptic pregnancy. Like if you have any questions, if there's anything that I can help assist you with. I'm not, like I said, let me just say this for anybody who is watching again for the first time, or for those of you who may need to be reminded, I am not a professional. I am a CP mom, and I am sharing my journey and my experiences, and I am helping people based on the knowledge and understanding that I have come into. So just want to let you all know that, because I am not on here trying to fix anybody. I'm not on here trying to tell anybody what to do or how to do it. I'm only giving knowledge based on my experience, because everybody's experience is different. We are all in different bodies. So, if there's something that I can do to identify, or something that I can explain that identifies with cryptic pregnancy, because we do have a lot of commonalities. We do share a lot of the same symptoms, and I can definitely identify with, how CP comes about, what it feels like, and all of that stuff. But I just wanted to say that I am not a doctor, I have no credentials, and I am not an expert. Just a disclaimer, because a lot of people start these, communities and chats and things like that. And I'm not downplaying people's knowledge of cryptic pregnancy and what they've studied and what they've come into and what they've learned, because I've learned from other people. I've learned from other people's experiences when they've gone to the hospital, when they've dealt with doctors. People have shared their documentation. So please don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm just saying I don't want to come off like, my answer or my way is the end all, be all, end all, So yeah, so anyway, back to the purpose of me making this video. So I'm going to choose a panel of 3 to have topics of discussion concerning CP. And I will be, introducing those topics. So, for example, I want to start this probably the second weekend of this month. It just depends on how soon I can pick my panel. But basically, the first topic of discussion is going to be what is cryptic pregnancy. And under that topic, there are going to be 3 objectives. And like, for example, the first objective would be how do you become cryptically pregnant? How long does it last? And how was it treated? So that's just an example. And then another topic will be about my medical experiences, or how do doctors handle you? What doctors can you suggest? So I just want to open up discussions, because a lot of people probably could give information and advice that maybe we never knew about. You don't know who's going to see the videos. You don't know whose hands it's going to fall into. So I'm just trying to find a way to spread awareness and give us a voice. Give us a safe platform, and give us a voice to speak and tell our truth and our journey and our story. So here's the thing. This is not for the faint of heart, okay? Because if we do a live video or live Zoom, or we do it on Facebook, there are going to be people that's going to chime in and watch. And they're going to be at liberty to make comments and say whatever they want to say, or express how they feel or whatever. And you all know people are not always nice. People don't have a filter. People don't care what they say. They don't take your feelings into consideration or anything like that, especially if they don't believe in this kind of pregnancy. So if you're not ready for that, you might just want to sit back and watch. But if you are interested and you feel like you have information and you feel like you are mentally, intellectually, and emotionally stable to be on a platform like this, then I welcome you. But I am going to personally choose the 3 people that I feel will be the best fit for the platform. And I'm also, if you are interested, I'm going to put the email address where you can, I'm going to have an email, right? And the email basically is just for the CP, to tell me whether or not you're interested in being a part of the platform. That's what it's going to do. And when you email me, to tell me that you're interested in being on the platform, what I'm going to do is send back a disclaimer to you, asking you, I'm going to give you what the rules are, and then I'm going to have you to agree to a specific set of stipulations, because I have to make sure that whoever is coming on is not going to misrepresent us, and whoever comes on is mentally and emotionally stable. Because this is not a game, it's not a joke or anything like that. We need to make sure that we are representing our community well. So, like I said, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm having a hot flash. So y'all, this is trial and error. Things may change, the rules may change. Nothing is really set in stone right now. I'm just trying to put it together. You got to start somewhere, right? And people may not like the way it's set up and all of the way that I have it done, the way that I'm going to do it. People may not agree. People may not like it, but I can't worry about that. Because we have to do something, So if you are interested, I'm going to put two email links in the description when I put this video up. One email is going to be, I think I called it CP questions and help or something like that. So if you have any questions or you are trying to get answers and you're trying to identify with CP, or you think you may be cryptically pregnant or anything like that, I'm going to have a link in the description where you can email me and I can try to be of assistance to you. Then the other email is going to be called the CP Experience. And please, I might be saying it wrong, but you'll see the two different emails in the description. The CP Experience 07@gmail.com. I think that's what it's called. That particular email is going to be if you are interested in being on a Zoom panel or some type of video that's going to be posted at some point, or either we're going to go live. However we're going to do it. If we don't do a Zoom and we do some type of video that can be pre-recorded and then put on my YouTube channel, we could do it that way. We may go live. We may do it through Zoom. I don't know. But however we do it, those are going to be the way that we get our message out, right? So if you're interested in being on the panel and you want to voice, your journey or your, not necessarily your opinion, well, your opinion too, but whatever you want to say, right? As long as, like I said, it's within the scope of being respectful, making sure that what you're saying you're prepared for, and you're not just saying things just kind of like out of nowhere, like, let's just make sure we're stable. I don't know, I didn't know how to put it, but yeah. So don't be afraid. Some people are really sensitive, and some people are really private when it comes to being, their pregnancy or whatever, and they may not want to open up about it, may not want to talk about it. But we're gonna have topics on that too. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. We're gonna talk about the medical treatment. We're gonna talk about ultrasounds. We're gonna talk about what we go through mentally. We're gonna talk about all of those things. The one thing I will say, and I put that in my disclaimer when I was giving the introduction of, so what this is called the CP Experience, right? And we're going to talk about our experiences. So that's what this is called. This is called the CP Experience. And you will have an opportunity to share your experience, to give information, to just open up and vent. One thing that I did say in my disclaimer is there will be no, foul language used. No, we're not going to get, indignant. Even if people make comments and say mean things, I think there's a way that you can block people. Now, that's not to say that we can't address things, right? So let's say we do a live, right? Or we do Zoom. And people can kind of chat while we're on. And somebody comes on and say, y'all are stupid, y'all are delusional, y'all ain't pregnant, all of y'all are crazy, right? Let's say we get somebody just on there trolling and doing that. How are you going to respond to that? Tell me. I'm not going to tell you how I'm going to respond to it or whatever like that, but in the description, tell me how you would respond if we were on a panel and we were talking about a particular topic and people just started like trashing us, right? Tell me in the description or comment below and tell me how you would deal with that. Tell me how you would deal with it. I mean, I'm not going to say nothing else about it because I don't want to give it away. I don't want my influence to impact someone else's way they would handle the situation. I really just want to know, honestly, how you would handle it, right? So tell me this and be perfectly honest. Now, I know that we have feelings and emotions, and we can't. We always feel like we just gotta kind of like. Well, I don't know if we feel that way, but I know that a lot of us SCP moms, we deal with a lot, from people who don't support us, and so we are automatically guarded. We're automatically on the fence, or we automatically are prepared in our mind for people to just be some type of way towards us, right? And so I just want to know, if you were on a panel, how would you handle the situation? So yeah, and just let me say this: we are allowed to. I don't want to say defend ourselves, but if that's the word I'm going to use, it's just the way it's done. And y'all already know that my platforms are Christian based. I bring positivity. I bring encouragement. I try to help people through the character of Jesus Christ to operate in self-control. And I'll be honest, it's hard for me. And that's why I'm doing this, because I'm trying to get better at operating in self-control myself, with my temper, with how I say things when someone upsets me, because I can be aggressive. I really, really can, especially if you come for me in a way that I didn't ask for, So I'm trying to get there like everybody else. I am not an expert on the character of God or anything. I'm learning every day to be pruned and purged and everything else. I'm at his feet, asking him to help me, and I'm just being transparent about it, So that's why I said, when we have these panels, we have to be in a place of maturity, and we got to pick and choose our battles, So yeah, so you let me know how you all would deal with, traffickers and people that are just not nice, So yeah, so I just wanted to introduce this to you guys, to you all. It is called the Christian Experience. The CP or Cryptic Pregnancy Experience is a platform that's going to be introduced to allow us to talk about our cryptic pregnancy experience, to bring awareness, to get the word out, to just, maybe a doctor, maybe a nurse, maybe, I don't know. Y'all never know whose hands this may fall into. But we want to ask why. Why are we turned away? Why are we always lied to about our babies? Why won't anyone touch the type of pregnancy we have? We know it's high risk, but what pregnancy isn't? Any woman that is having a baby is high risk. Any woman is high risk. It doesn't matter if the pregnancy is on schedule and they do an ultrasound and the baby looks fine and the mom is doing fine and the heartbeat and everybody is lovely, right? But that does not mean it's not a high risk. Anytime a woman gives birth, it's a life-threatening experience. Any woman. So why, when it comes to our type of pregnancy, they don't even want to tell us the truth that they even see babies on the ultrasound. I really don't understand, y'all. I really don't. And I know, this pregnancy is complicated. We have most CP moms have multiple babies. Our babies, some of them are outside of our womb, some of them are in our uterus, some of them, they're everywhere, and the way that we're handled is just horrific, to be lied to right in your face, to be lied to by professional doctors that will tell you it's not a pregnancy. And I'm just like, y'all, they hear the heartbeat on the ultrasound. They hear the heartbeats when we go in for an appointment, when we show them pictures. I mean, they see it. I met a young lady. I'm not gonna put her name out there, and I'm gonna be real careful about how I say this, right? She shared some information with me about a previous pregnancy that she had, and she came across some paperwork because she's cryptically pregnant now, right? Or at least she believes she is, and she had a baby before. And she came across some paperwork. She was looking for some information. And she found some medical documentation from 2007 that she came across. And when she read the information, the doctor put on her paperwork that she had a CP abdominal pregnancy. This was in 2007. It's literally on the paperwork that she had a cryptic pregnancy. Just 2007. So the doctors know about this. This is not new to them. They know about these pregnancies. I mean, she showed me the paperwork, her name, the year, everything. I saw it, and the doctor put in detail that it was a cryptically pregnant abdominal pregnancy in 2007. These doctors are not ignorant to these pregnancies. They're not. They just don't want to deal with them. I had a young lady share with me, or another CP mom share with me, that the doctor admitted, okay, yeah, you are pregnant, and the baby, you are in fact pregnant, but due to the type of pregnancy you have and the complications of your pregnancy, I can no longer see you. So I mean, I guess doctors have a right to say no. They don't want you as a patient, or they don't want to deal with you. I guess they have that right, apparently. And then when we go back for ultrasounds and we try to get clear pictures on our ultrasounds, these doctors, they flag us and they tell these stenographers and these doctors to make it go away, or make sure the pictures aren't clear, or rule out pregnancy. So they do a half job with the images, whether it's a sonogram or it's a ultrasound or it's a transvaginal. It's really sad the way that we get treated, and that's why I want to have these conversations. This is why I want to have these panels. And I'm the type of person where if I had to go to a local news station in my area, or a way to try to get this on TV, or whatever the case may be, because see, we only get put on TV when we have our babies. Oh, a 50-year-old woman had multiples and claims to be pregnant for 4 years. See, our truth is not going to come out that we've been seeing doctors for 4 years and that we have ultrasounds and pictures to prove our pregnancy. They're not going to say that. What they're going to do is make it seem like it's some new phenomenon or it's some miracle that this actually happened. They're not going to put out there that, there's a pregnancy called cryptic pregnancy, or I don't know what kind of name people call it. Some people call it abdominal pregnancy. Some people say extended gestational abdominal pregnancy. I don't get into all of that. All I know is I've been pregnant for a long time, right? And my babies are able to come on their own. And I don't know how long they're going to be stuck. I know for sure that if I do go into labor, I praise God, it'll be a miracle. But most of our babies have to be taken by cesarean, by C-section. That's been the higher number of births in CP. I'm not saying that that's how it is for everyone, but I am saying, based on conversations that I've had and things that I've seen, it's usually through C-section. But that doesn't mean that yours is going to be, or mine is going to be through C-section. I don't know. But I'm just telling you what I've seen. So this is the part that I'm saying that gets a little shaky, because people will take your words and they will twist them, and they will say, oh, well, she said that all CP moms have their baby through cesarean. No, I didn't. I said the majority of the ones that I've heard that have delivered has been through cesarean. That's what I said. So, yeah, so this is why I want to have these conversations, y'all. We need to be more radical. We do. And I know that it's hard for some people because they've gone through so many emotional turmoils with the family, and people not believing that they're pregnant, and just the hurt and pain behind it. When you get a chance, go back to my videos. I did a 2-part video on dealing with I think it's called dealing with disappointment or something like that with CP, but it helps. Basically, the video helps to give advice in how to overcome and deal with the hurt and pain and the things that we go through in our pregnancy and with our family members and stuff like that. So, but okay, guys, I'm gonna get ready to cut this video off. It's coming up on 30 minutes. I really just wanted to introduce to you all what I'm getting ready to do. If I can't get 3 people to be on the panel and nobody wants to do it, I will find a way to get it done. I'm just inviting you all because we are experiencing this together. Maybe some people have to see how it's going to play out first before they decide to do it. And I'm not mad about it. Not everybody is up for it, and it's okay. If I have to do the first one by myself, I'm okay with it. I have another sister. Well, y'all saw my video, my sister, right? If you haven't watched my video, she is an older mom. She had her daughter at 40, I think she was 47, something like that, 46. I don't even know how old she is, but she's an older mom. She didn't have a cryptic pregnancy, but she has experience with being an older mom who gave birth. So there are many things I can talk about, because it's not just going to solely be about CP. It's going to have other things mixed in it. But I want to start off with CP moms because at the end of the day, we have a goal. So I am going to have other people on the panel who are not CP moms, but it's going to be with my discretion. If I have a professional that is, for us, and they're willing to talk about it openly and share their knowledge, then I'll have that person on. Not to be failure, but to try, right? Gotta start somewhere. So I don't know how people are going to feel about it, but I know what my goal is. So right now, that's all that matters. So if you are interested in being on this panel and you would like to be a part of this, what I'm going to do is I select 3 people, like I said, and each panel that I choose is going to talk about an objective under the subject. So if it's what is cryptic pregnancy, and the first objective is how do you become cryptically pregnant, that's the first 3 people are going to talk about that first objective. Once we're done with the first objective and move on to the second objective, I'm going to select another 3. And that's when I'm only going to do it that way when I have a lot of people in rotation. But if I don't have 3 new people to choose from to start the second objective, I'll just use the first 3 people that started it. So I'm only doing it that way based on the amount of people that want to have the conversation. Now, before I go, I got like less than a minute. If you are not selected, please don't take it personal. I mean, it's kind of hard not to, but if I choose not to select you, believe me, it's not because I don't like you. It's not because, I think something is, wrong with you or anything like that. But I have to make sure that I am doing this in the best interest of everybody, not just myself, not just my personal feelings, but everybody. I have to make sure that you have not been a problem for the CP community. I have to make sure that, you're not going to just say anything out of your mouth. I have to be sure that we are not misrepresented. I have to make sure of all of that. I follow people. I see what people say out of their mouths, and I see how we handle one another. So if you're the type of person that's very aggressive and you had to change I'm going to give you an example, and if the shoe fits, then you already know what I'm talking about or why I'm saying what I'm saying. If you had to change your Facebook profile over and over again because you've been blocked by just about everybody that you come in contact with, and nobody wants to deal with you because you don't know what to say out of your mouth. If people have said the same thing about you in the comments and privately, you are not going to be on the panel. I'm just telling you that now. So if you want to put yourself out there and ask, you can. But I'm just going to let you know now that I am choosing based on a plethora of things. So like I said, I know when you change your Facebook, I know when you change your Instagram, I know when you change all of that, so that because you've been blocked, and so you change your information so that you can become in contact with people all over again. And I try to give people a second chance, and I try to say, okay, let me just see how this works out. But yeah, so y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's just keep it 100. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't cut corners. I don't beat around the bush or anything like that. I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. So if you got integrity problems and you got a mouth and you have and you're not cordial with people, I'm not saying that you can't voice your opinions or and everybody's not gonna feel the same way. But at the end of the day, I still know that you're not going to get on a Zoom or be in a video with me and you cause problems in the past. It's not going to happen. So anyway, y'all, I love you guys so much. I thank you for listening. Don't forget to comment down below and tell me how you would handle an aggressive viewer on a panel or on a live chat that was just like off the hook, or people that claim to be able to tell us what we have going on in our bodies. You know how somebody said that's not a baby, that's a tumor, or that's this or that's that. What y'all have is not babies. It's not babies in y'all stomach. Y'all, my video cut off. But how are you all going to address those issues? What are you going to say? How is that going to make you feel? Are you going to shut down? Is it going to make you upset? Like what? Tell me what. And I'm going to put the email links in the description. So if you have questions, you can email me at questions&help. And if you want to do the Christian experience, I don't know why I keep saying that. Maybe because I'm saying CP. The CP experience. If you want to be on the panel, then send me an email. And y'all, this is all, like I said, this is all trial and error, and some things are going to be tweaked. I'm going to be doing things different. I'm going to be changing things. So just be patient and bear with me. And y'all, let's get some courage. Don't, I won't say don't be afraid, because I can't tell somebody not to be afraid. I'll just say be strong. Continue to, pull on your faith, and let's work together as a community of women who are fighting for the same cause, and let's do what we need to do, but keep in mind, you got to be ready, okay? So I look forward to the feedback. I look forward to the comments, and if I don't get feedback, if I don't get comments, I'm gonna let y'all know I'm going to do what I got to do if I got to do it by myself. And that's how resilient you have to be. That's how you have to be in life of anything. You know that cliche or that saying, one monkey don't stop no show? I heard that like years ago when I was coming up. But you know, you just can't. You just got to move, and you got to be creative, and you got to work around people. And if people don't want to do it, or people think, "Nah, that ain't for me," it's okay. To each his own. But I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. Have a great day. And I'm hoping that I'll get this video uploaded to you all today. All right. Bye bye.